confident, if you no longer like looking in the mirror, if tilting your head down or tilting your head back hurts a little bit because you don't like to see those bald, thinning spots, we are going to change that for you tonight. So let me introduce Randy Velicky. He really is going to make a huge difference in your beauty routine. Hi, Randy. Great to see you.
How are you?
I want to hug you. Oh,
absolutely. Hi, everybody.
Well, first, let me ask everyone to call in if they've used the HairMax and they've seen the results, because we get tremendous amount of phone calls with wonderful, touching stories. Because, Randy, you guys have been changing people's lives. 100,000 of these have been spoken for here at QVC. It's an incredible product that truly does what it says it will, which is regrow our hair.
Isn't that just a wonderful thing to be able to say, regrow your hair?
Yes.
And I know a lot of people out there, they've seen the presentation possibly before, or they haven't seen it yet. And you talk about hair loss, you talk about especially women when they start to lose their hair, and they don't think there's anything that they can do. You know, they think, well, my mother had hereditary hair loss, my grandmother had it, it's in my genes, I'm just gonna have hair loss too. But your mother and your grandmother didn't have HairMax. And HairMax has been clinically proven, and it's an FDA-cleared medical device that actually helps to regrow your hair.
Well, can we start by showing before and afters? Because it really does what it says it will. And again, we'd love to have your phone calls. So it takes about 26 weeks to truly see a huge difference. And when I say huge, is that the same head, Randy?
That is absolutely the same head. No, these were pictures that were done by doctors in a clinical environment. So by all means, look at the woman in the before picture. Look at after 26 weeks.
That's incredible. That's her head. That's her hair coming back to her.
Absolutely. So, and it works on any type of hair as well. So if you have light hair, dark hair, curly hair, straight hair, if you color treat your hair, none of that matters. Works on men as well.
Wonderful to know too, because what's really nice is you can even share a device between husbands and wives and partners, or if you are a man watching right now or a woman watching right now, you'll all get the same benefits. You know, before we show up some charts, I just want to remind you, free shipping tonight and 6 easy monthly payments of $65.83. We really are your device store because we do make things possible for you. But when I say charts, let's go to it, because we want you to know exactly who can use the HairMax.
Yeah, it's important to understand it's for men or women with early to moderate stages of hereditary hair loss.
Okay.
Now, hereditary hair loss is also called female pattern hair loss, male pattern hair loss. The doctors call it androgenetic alopecia.
Okay.
Andro means hormonal, genetic means hereditary.
All right.
So very often, women lose their hair in this pattern, and it can happen sometimes with menopause, okay, because menopause is a hereditary hormonal change.
Yes.
If you're not sure about your hair loss, check with your doctor.
Okay.
But ladies, if you fit in that gray area, or gentlemen, if you fit in this gray area, the HairMax should work for you. What I want to point out though, Amy, look at the bottom line. Those are guys that are shiny, they haven't had hair for a long time, they've waited too long.
Instead of thinning, they are
Bald. Exactly, we can't help them. And with any medical device, we test it on skin tones from very white right through brown skin tones.
Okay.
It doesn't mean it won't work on dark brown or black skin tones. We just, because of the limitations of the camera equipment we used, we couldn't test it in that area.
You know, it's one of those things where, you know, you have a 120-day money-back guarantee. It's where we constantly hear stories and we constantly get calls, a little teary-eyed too, where people have just really seen a difference in this. So I always say the only thing that you absolutely cannot do right now is wait. In fact, Randy, you have a really interesting story where you saw a gal in our local town of Westchester who said, you know, she even tilted her head down and said, Randy, do you think I could use the HairMax? And you said, if you would have started using it, you wouldn't even be this thin right now.
You wouldn't be this thin, right. Yeah, she said to me, she said, you know, I saw you on QVC about 6 months ago, and I wanted to buy it 6 months ago, but I didn't. And Randy, see this thinning? Do you think it'll work on me? And I said to her, yes, I do. And if you would have bought it 6 months ago, you'd be showing me all the new hair that has grown in already instead of showing me that thinning spots.
So I'm not doing the math. I don't know where exactly 26 weeks will be, but if you're getting it in February, March, April, May, June, July, when you're on your vacations, when school is out for summer and the parties begin, guess what you're gonna have back on your head?
New hair.
Hair. And when you've got the easy pay, when you've got the free shipping and handling, when you have the 120-day return policy, don't wait, order it tonight. In fact, show us exactly what happens.
Well, this is a little graphic that shows a thinning scalp on the left. You can see those thin areas there. And in our clinical research, we grew on an average of 129 new hairs per square inch. Okay, it's per square inch. So in this image on the right, we put 129 new hairs to show you how it's filling in those thin areas. So if you think about a square inch, it's about the size of a postage stamp.
Okay.
Could you imagine 129 new hairs all over your scalp? the size of a postage tip, that's literally thousands of new hairs growing in, filling in those thinning areas, giving you back your confidence,
yes,
giving you back your life. And you know, we worked with QVC on this 120-day money-back guarantee because we're so sure it works because 90% of the people in our research saw results, saw their hair grow. So
I was gonna say
pretty
that's
amazing.
just about everyone.
That's just about everybody. It's just about everybody. Can't get better than that.
A when it comes to being graded.
Absolutely.
Now, I want to talk about how to use it because
Okay.
I think sometimes we hear the words laser and we hear the word this and that, and we get a little intimidated and we get a little scared. Can I turn mine on?
Yes, yes.
You don't feel anything.
Right, to turn it on, real quick, just press the bottom button.
Okay.
And then press the top button. That's
Okay.
all we do.
All right, so I'm on.
Now, what I want you to do first is put it on your hand.
Okay.
Do you feel anything?
No, a little
Any
bit
heat?
of warmth, maybe.
The tiny bit of warmth, right?
Yeah.
That's all you're gonna feel.
Okay.
And it's so simple. We're bringing it up to our scalp.
Okay, I'm gonna do this too. Let me shake some hairspray
Okay.
so I can actually move my hair.
Okay. Bring it up to your scalp and hold
Okay.
it there, and you hear the beep.
Yes.
When it beeps, you just move it about a ½ inch. It beeps, you move it a ½ inch.
Okay.
It beeps, but you don't feel anything,
I'm not
right?
feeling anything.
Right.
And to be honest, it feels incredible because there's little combs on the laser itself. So it actually just feels more relaxing than anything. But you don't feel pain. You don't feel a laser. It's just simple. If you can comb your hair, you can do this. How often should I use it?
3 times a week for 11 minutes.
And then I will tell you what I really appreciate about this is once I've made the purchase, I'm done. You don't have to buy an additional serum. You don't have to buy an additional spray. You don't have to buy an additional powder. You start using this 3 times a week, that hair starts growing back. Best money ever spent.
Absolutely. The bulbs don't burn out. They're made to last for years and years and years. So it's a one-time investment. So if you're spending money every month on a cover-up, you know, a powder to shake in, or if you're spending money on wigs or maybe a topical lotion or ointment, that's a monthly expense that goes on and on and on. This is a one-time purchase. It's going to last you for years, and it's clinically proven to help regrow your hair.
And you know, I will tell you too, if you had to spend $5,000, okay, maybe you wouldn't try it. But when you see those monthly payments of $65 a month, isn't that worth it? I mean, there's so many people out there.
That's $2 a day for a month.
Nothing,
right, it's nothing. Right.
And as we look at before and afters, you know, you told a story earlier about how a woman told you she didn't even want to be in pictures. Just don't even take a picture of her. And then she got the HairMax.
And her hair grew back in. Actually, what it was a testimonial. A woman called in and said that her mother wouldn't take pictures with the grandchildren because she didn't want any photographs of that thinning hair. She had hair like this on the left where you could see right down to the scalp. And now, after about 16 weeks is when you start to see results.
Yes.
But after her hair grew back in, guess what her grandkids call Grandma now?
What?
They call her Grandma Photobomb because she jumps in every picture possible. She's loving it. She's got a new lease on life.
Well, I mean, you might as well try it, right? That's what I always say. If you don't love it, you send it back and we send you your money back.
Yes.
You're not going to see a difference tonight. You're not going to see a difference tomorrow. You've got to wait till it gets to the house in about 7 to 10 days. But then look at yourself again in 7 to 10 days and then another 7 to 10 days. And before you know it, weeks have gone by. And I bet you're even going to forget what you looked like before until you see the pictures because you're just going to start to see that hair come back.
Absolutely. And if you think about it, if you start to see results in 16 weeks, that puts us in what, February, March, April, May, right into spring.
Oh, that's
right?
a great
And you know,
time to
you've
start feeling
got
good about
maybe
yourself.
a wedding that you have to go to,
Yes.
or maybe, you know, the family picnic or a family reunion or something like that, or the kids starting to get off school, or you're going on a vacation somewhere. Have new hair in time for spring and summer.
I can understand if you were the very first one to try the HairMax, maybe you'd be a little skeptical, but 100,000 of these have been sent out to our customers' homes. We constantly hear incredible stories. You saw those amazing before and afters. Free shipping, 6 easy monthly payments of $65.83, and a 120-day money-back guarantee. Randy, thanks so much.
Amy, thank you so much.
Are you back again today?
I'm not back today, no, but I'm back again on Tuesday.
Okay, we'll see you on Tuesday.
Okay,
We look forward to it.
you.
Thank you so much for being here. All right, my friends, that is it for me this evening. I kind of want to go stare at the Dooney and Burks again. That just gives me joy, and then, you know, figure out which one I want sent to the house. But wait till you see the most beautiful flowers, the most handsome man, and the most gorgeous gal. It doesn't even feel like real TV. Is this a dream? Am I in a fairy tale?
Well, I did get 8 hours of sleep last night.